Lena lived in the Norwegian settlement west of Squaw Creek, and she used to herd her father's cattle in the open country between his place and the Shamirdas. Whenever we rode over in that direction, we saw her out among her cattle, bareheaded and barefooted, scantily dressed in tattered clothing, always knitting as she watched her herd. Before I knew Lena, I thought of her as something wild, that always lived on the prairie, because I had never seen her under a roof. Her yellow hair was burned to a ruddy thatch on her head, but her legs and arms, curiously enough, in spite of constant exposure to the sun, had kept a miraculous whiteness which somehow made her seem more underdressed than girls who went scantily clad. The first time I stopped to talk to her, I was astonished at her soft voice and easy, gentle ways. The girls out there usually got rough and mannish after they went to herding, but Lena asked Jake and me to get off our horses and stay a while, and behaved exactly as if she were in a house and were accustomed to having visitors. She was not embarrassed by her ragged clothes, and treated us as if we were old acquaintances. Even then I noticed the unusual color of her eyes, a shade of deep violet, and their soft, confiding expression. In this passage, Willow Cather characterizes Lena Lingard through Jim's eyes by using imagery and descriptive diction. When Jim first meets Lena in the beginning of Book 2, he's intrigued by her, and when he refers to her later in this passage, we can see that his tone resonates the admiration and curiosity that he held for her. At the beginning of this passage, Willow Cather describes Lena as a rugged figure by using words and imagery like bareheaded, barefooted, tattered, and scantily dressed. By using these words, Cather portrays the bare essence of Lena and symbolizes that she doesn't have many possessions. Meanwhile, Cather is also painting an unattractive picture in the reader's mind of Lena as she describes her hair as being a ruddy, burned thatch on her head. After John speaks to Lena and gets to know her better, his opinion of her changes as he sees that she's not like he thought she was. She's actually very soft, and he's astonished at her soft and easy voice. Cather's imagery changes too as she describes Lena's skin as a miraculous white, a more beautiful picture than what was painted before. Jim goes on to compare Lena to the other girls, saying that she's not mannish and rough like many of them are after working in the fields. Jim doesn't just admire Lena because she's different from the other girls. He admires her also because she's surprisingly happy in the life that she's living. Lena portrays a valuable theme in the book about how even when you're living with little, you can still make the best of what you've got.
I took my love and I took it down.